Abinya. Tuesday the 10th of June. Just looked at it and I still have to think about it. I'm racked up with dates. Just having a touch of that at the garden. It's currently 20 to 8, so I'm going to be wrapping up in a minute and going having an hour before I go to bed. Lovely day today, absolutely stunning, and I'm a little bit late to the party. I've had a look at these today again, because I've been sitting a sort of 20 plus. I thought, well, I'll have a look at the males and see how they're looking, you know, see if I'm starting to feel a bit rough, and they am. I wouldn't say them really rough, but they am starting to feel a bit rough. So I thought the Shiro, the female Shiro, is definitely ready to go. I mean, hers here. I mean, as it goes round, you'll see all her eggs on the back end on her. You can see them there just hanging. That one's a male, that's Shiro. The other Shiro is a male, but I don't know what they're going to bring to the party because they're only young. So in that case, what I've got to do is I've got to find some other males to go with her. It's either going to be Shower or Shiro. I was told, well, Nathan said to me, he says a Sankey would be alright in the mix because she'll get both then. But Sankey lover am I. The Oshkin Showers, this one, and I don't know where the other one is. They're about somewhere. They're both male as well. They're only just going to be old enough. This one down here is male. I don't know how old it is. And I thought the Kawaku was male, but it's a. So here's the other Oshkin Shower just gone down there. There it is down there. That one. That one. So I'll stick them in the mix, see what happens. I even checked the gay Sankey. It's lesbian, I think. Well, it's a rough. So that ain't gonna happen either with that one. But it's like, you know, we're sort of coming up to the middle of June now, so I'll give them a bit more time. I've done what Nathan told me and give them a few weeks in 20 degrees. We've got a strawberry moon tonight, but this water ain't going to be ready for tonight. Tomorrow, maybe. We've got to have a nice day tomorrow. From what I can gather, it's got to be around about 26. So hopefully that'll bring the spawning pool up. I'm doing it on a smaller scale this time. 4 foot round vat, collapsible vat. Smaller scale. I've got 2 fish tank heaters in. Total of 800 watts of the fish tank heaters in there at the minute. I've set them at 25. This is currently sitting, well actually I've just turned this up slightly. I might actually turn it off now. So yeah, I've set that to 25. Hopefully that'll be up and ready for when I get back from work tomorrow. As you can see, I'm vigorously aerating it at the moment. All that'll be turned down when the fish go in from the brushes, and hopefully we might get some. I don't think I'll try again after this. If they are going to go this time, they are ready, so it's going to be next year then. But I've been giving them some high protein food, i.e. saki kari and some other stuff, and I'm looking good, in all fairness. The veininess has gone down on the Shiros, believe it or not. I've had them in the bowl about an hour ago, and they ain't looking too bad. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get some plastic over there. I've got some thin plastic polycarbonate cover, well I'm saying single plastic covers. I'll just cover it over, I'll let the sun bake it tomorrow, and hopefully we can get the temperature right, get the fish in, because the chlorine would have gone out of that by then, and we can get the fish in and see where we go. Again, I'm going to give them 3 days. If they don't do it within 3 days, I'm going back in the pond. So what's the day tomorrow? It's Wednesday tomorrow. If they're doing tomorrow, is it Wednesday tomorrow? I think it is. I don't know. I think it is. I think it's Wednesday tomorrow. So they'll go in the pond hopefully tomorrow. 3 days. Come the weekend, if they had done nothing, they'll come back out. Hopefully they'll go. We'll see. But like I said, Shiros, showers, that's what I'm after. Of course. Pick out the black fry, and then feed the rest of these. Protein, at the end of the day. So, there you go. Just thought I'd check in with you. Hopefully I can get some Shiros on the go. Look, just like my mate over in America, G-Love. If you check these channel out, go over and have a look. Colossal Koi. We've got to get him to 1,000. Got to get him to 1,000. He wants to hit that 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So let's push for it, and let's get him up there. So if you've been over, check his channel out. He's a good lad. He really is. He knows his stuff. He's done a couple of spawns already, and he's I checked in with him for a bit, but we'll see how he's getting on. But go over and have a look at his channel, because he is a good lad, and it'll be good to see him hit that 1,000, especially with our help over here, over in the UK. Send some love over to America. Right then, I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you in a bit, and I'll get myself tidied up and get myself settled down for an hour, watch a bit of YouTube, and then leave it at that. I'll see you later in a bit. Having ya. It's Wednesday. What's the date? 11th. Wednesday, 11th of June, 2025. And I'm about to get the female out. It's just gone. It's coming up to 5 o'clock, so I've just got back from work, got changed, and got out. So I'm going to get the female Shiro out. I'm going to put her in, and then I've got to take the missus to the hospital. So when I come back from then, which I should imagine will be around about 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'll then put the males in. So alright, that's just caught me eye up there. If you can see it. Buzzard. Fantastic birds there, eh? So I'll put the female in now. I'm going to give her a couple hours on her own. I've just put the brushes in. I've got to turn the air down, which ain't a problem. But that water is actually warmer than I wanted it to be. It's around about 27 to 28 at the minute. I don't know where I put my bloody thermometer, to be honest. It's under here somewhere. It's here. So there you go, round about 28 to be fair. Trust me to put the bloody brushes in on top of these. So it is what it is. I mean, the sun we've had today, it's been an absolutely scorchy old day. Obviously I'm going to put them in at this. Needs to have no cost here, because that kills it though. It's at 28 is it? Kill cost here. That's just me babbling on now. So yeah, I'm going to put them in at this. Well, I'm going to put the female in. As I said, I'm going to introduce the males a bit later on, and we'll see what happens. So I'll pause you there, I'll set you up, and then you can see me getting the female out. So I'm currently sitting under my maple tree on the side of the pond. As I said, we'll have the female Shiro out, and we'll put her in first. And then I've got options then of either putting the 2 male Shiros, which I tried on the first spawning, which I'm a little bit rough on the gills now, so it tells me them halfway ready. Or I could put the 2 Oshkin showers in, which are from Mixstaff's growing show, which might just now be old enough. Now, of course, you bugger all with the sun on the water. There he is. But he is proper back heavy, as I've already showed you. There is ready to go, and I've had the spawning brushes in here for, I don't know, best part of a week now, and nothing's happened, nothing's kicked off. I half expected them to, but tonight apparently we've got a strawberry moon, I believe, something like that. So here's the female. I would take you down with me, but there's only me here, so I'm just going to go straight in the spawning conduit. So it's gone from 22 degrees down to about 28. I'm over here. Can you see me? Who says you need to acclimatise them? Nah, that'll be alright. I'm going to let her sit in there and feel her feet, then I'll turn the air down and the males can go in. So hopefully a nose was in there for this time again, and it can do a bit of business for us. I'll put the brushes all on this side because this side will be mostly in shade throughout the day. Obviously the sun rises over here. It's up there at the minute, look, it's up there. And it'll drop behind the houses in a bit. So that's what I'm doing. So, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock, Ker's just gone in. And it's going to be around about 7 o'clock. Now, her appointment's at 10 to 7. I might actually do it before I go. So I might get just an hour in there on her own. And then throw the others in. But I think Ker's going to have foul males in there with her. So Summer ought to bring Summer to the party, ain't it? There you go. I was questioning on my UV. The UV I've been on now for about, I don't know, 3 weeks. And it's still fairly clear. There is a tinge of green, but I don't mind that, if I'm honest. I've got 240 watt UV, amalgam UVs in the filters. I know we've seen all this before, most of it, but I've been asked on the last videos as to i.e. what filters I've got and what I'm using. Oh, so we'll have a quick look in here. Right then, let me zoom you out. So there's my Burton's drum, BD300. Burton's drum, Burton's Bio. And then we've got an Evolve, which needs cleaning. Jack matting bay. 2 rows of jack matting. Needs cleaning, that does. That's going to be something else I've got to get done. So, there you go. Burton's drum. Mine is so pristine as a lot of others, but there you go. Mine's actually used. And that's pretty much what I've got. I've got in the moving bed, I think I've got around about 400 litres of moving media, which is a mix of K1, Burton's, LX13. Ooh, I think that's about it. And there's also, and I did this, oh god, as soon as I did the drum, some back house media, or the ceramic media in the end there. You can see how brown that is. And there's around about 400 litres in there. Overkill, maybe. Who cares? I've got it, so I'll put it in. And obviously then you've got the bacterial load on the, or the bacterial bio on the jack matting as well, which is in there. So I might put that back on the pond actually. Quick run through. Oh, there's a Charles Austin 120 running the filters around there, and then I've got a small Jabeo 35 running the air stone in the bottom. And that seems to be okay. Everything seems to be fine. I bet I was fed up now because I'd been fed before I went in there. So, third time lucky, eh? Let's see. As I said, we've got some magic moon or summer tonight. Richard Coy breeding, give me the heads up on the moon. I think that's something to do with it. I don't know. But once the 4 miles I'm in there with her, someone's got to kick off, surely to God. We'll put the 2 Shiro males on the 2 Oshkins, which is one there, and we'll see what happens. So I'll catch you all lot in a bit. Okay, I've decided to get the male, or the males, in before I go to the hospital. It's been in there now about 40 minutes. So I'm going to get the males out, see what we can do. Turn the air off. So we've got 2 Shiros, 2 Oshkin showers. We'll see if anything brings anything to the party. So first male Shiro is on a Sarko. You've obviously seen these floating back in the hot water. Whoa, that's cold. 20 odd degrees, you wouldn't have thought it'd be cold, would you? That's the first male in. I'll give it a shot in a minute when they're all in. Now this male is obviously previously. I ain't sure if this one's rolling. Obviously it's a bit rough on the gills, so probably should be coming mature. I'll kick it back to where I had it, retrieve that stroke cable this morning. I hope you can hear me. because Dave's only just 12 months old. Hopefully this one will get involved. So that's the 2 shearers in. Now we'll get the ostrich showers in. Now these showers, as we start to show and grow, will grow and show. Tony Walker picked these for me while I was on holiday. I was the very last pick of the day, so all you could do was take what was left, or take the best of what was left if you like. So these, to be fair, they're dark and traditional, but they've grown me, these 2 showers. They've grown on me, so I'll give them a go, because hopefully they'll get the business going. So that's 3 males to 1 female, which is where I'd normally stop. I'd normally only put 3 males in. As soon as I'm young, we'll try the 4th. Just hoping they'll blow over this weekend. I did say it was windy, did I? Tell you what, see if we can protect you from the wind a little bit and we'll stick you down here. I'm under the table now. Under the table. You've got to be good. Let me just angle you up a touch. There you go. There you go. So, ostrich shower. Second one in. Yeah, right, checked all these yesterday evening. And they're all showing signs of maturity. Whether they're enough to mature or go now. All the salmon are really salmon now. Now I've both been on one side, isn't it? Now I've counted what you lost it. Typical male, maggot. Obviously I'm going to be putting plastic covers out of the scoring pool and these are in. Because it's a smaller pool than what I used before, I'm obviously going to get fed up. So, we've got 4 fish in there now. See if I can show you anything. Sorry about you going flying over on the table. You know it is, I don't edit stuff, you'll see it. So there's one of the Oshkin showers. Here's one of the male Shiros. On Masako, then both on Masako the males are. Here's the other male Shiro. I don't know where the other Oshkin shower is or the female, but they're both them all in there. We'll see how it goes tonight, see if anything happens. If nothing happens, I might swap a male out. I might take one of the Oshkins out and put the Issa shower, strapping all the Benny in. And see what happens there. There you go. Right, so I've got to go and have a ride over to Birmingham now and take the missus to the hospital, and then I'll come back and check on him. I am going to set a camera up just to keep an eye on them sort of overnight and have a look at them in the morning and make sure they're okay. But I'll leave it there for now and we'll see how they get on. Fingers crossed they'll do a bit of business this time. Oh, that I definitely am all gay and lesbian. Catch you in a bit, Aid. Having you. Saturday the 14th of June 2025. Making a mess again, are we? You know what it's like. You probably heard me mention in the last video that I've tried to clean the Jap matting bay out. Well, I've actually made a mess and sort of cleaned most of it up. So that's what I'm doing today. Now, I had documented cleaning this Jap matting bay out because the last time I did, a lot of people had a period. You know what I mean? Because they realised that old school koi keepers had to do stuff like this. And because I've got a Jap matting bay, this is what has to be done. Well, for me. Now, there's a lot of people who've got Jap matting bays and they ain't touched them for years and years and years. But because mine's such a small compact one, I've cleaned it out again. And the stuff what's come out, in all fairness, is yes, dead bacteria. Looks like coffee when you're cleaning it. Dead bacteria, but then when you wash the bacteria away, and what's left, I'll show you in a minute, to the ridges of the slabs, is clay, detox, stuff like that. So as far as dirt is concerned, there ain't that much dirt in that Jap matting bay, and obviously it's the end of the line, it's after the drum, it's after the buyout, it's end of the line, so it shouldn't be really all that bad. It's dead bacteria, and the dead bacteria comes off the K1, off the moving bed. So if you've got a drum and a moving bed, just remember that the stuff I've just cleaned out my drum is going back into your pond if you ain't got nothing after it. And that was my whole reason of putting a Jap bay on the end. And I'll show you the remnants of what's left. It's all been washed down the garden. I think it's all sitting under the patio furniture at the minute. So I've got my job cut out to get the patio furniture out as well. But yeah, it's like I said, I documented because there were so many people, snowflakes last time. It's just they were taking, you know, answering them at the end of the day. But you know, I'll show you what I've got. So you can see the brown, which is obviously the dead bacteria what's come out the matting. Now the matting's never going to become perfectly clean, but you get out as much as you can. And what I've been doing is I've been washing the matting and hitting it on the slabs, and it's all been going down here. But like I said, in the matting, when you clean it and you get the dead bacteria out, which is the brown stuff, I mean, look at that. Mum, she's going to go world mad. I'm going to have to wash all that off. When all this brown stuff comes off, you're left, and I don't know if you'll see it, in the ridges of the slabs. See this here? This stuff, what that is detox and clay and whatever else, good stuff I've put in the pond, which just gets through the drum, through the boyo, sits in the matting. At the end of the day, it's just small particle stuff. There's nothing gritty about it. It's just really fine. These I'm pissed off because I'm foot and a half down again. Look at them saying, Dave, you my dickhead. Also, nothing's happened in the spawning pond. I've took them out this morning. I did put the Makashi in last night, seaford kick off. We was due thunderstorms last night, and everything this morning when I got up, well, 4 o'clock this morning, it was still dry as a bone. So we had no rain as such, even though the sky is threatening it, but we are ready. So these are having another water change. So the ironic thing is what I've just washed out of that Jap matting bay, I'm going to be putting back in a minute, and that's clay and detox, which is mad. But I've still got some cleaning up to do, as you can see. I mean, there's going to go soft. There's going to go absolutely tits at that. So what I'm going to do is this spawning pond, well, this vat here, I'm just going to tip it and hope it'll just wash all that away, because it all goes down the path, see. So hopefully it'll wash all that out. Save me getting the furniture out then. But the trouble is, my patio holds water there, and I've drilled it as well, and it still don't come out. But it's all gathered in there now, so that ain't good. So I'm going to have a good tip in that now, I think, and we'll see how we get on. But as I said, I took them out this morning. These have still got 15 inches of water to go in. So I'm going to let these top up, and then I'll switch everything back on, and we shall continue. And until that moment in time, I'll catch you all lot in a bit, eh? Haven't you? So I'm still filling up. I mean, what time is it? 10 past 11. Still filling up, got a load of crap out of it, but I've had to clean up as well. I've also had to drill holes in my patio because it's just holding a puddle. So hopefully they'll sort that out as well. Ideally you could do with an ACO draining, but I've got no way to run the drainage to. So there's a bloody beetle on my slabs, I don't think so. There It's one of them Kevin things what lays the eggs in the trees. Bloody, what you call them? Vine weevil. But even if it was, say now. And that's bound to upset somebody as well, ain't it? You know what I mean? Snowflakes. It's the mood I'm in today. I've been up since just after 4 o'clock. So it's it's just filling up. It's completely brilliantly clean, but it's a lot cleaner than it was. I got a load of crap out of them, as I said. But as I said, I'm still cleaning up the aftermath. Messing about as well, obviously. I've just blowed the baby's ball up and he got a puncture in it, so that wore off it. Spawning pool's been washed out now. I've got the house coming in here, got detox in there. Sodium thiosulfate ready to go in. These are alright. Water's going green. Water's going green with them sound as a pan, these lot. Got a Charatsuri in here as well, we're out from Nathan at Rodbaston. Just down this, gone proper dark. But yes, nice little fish to be fair. He's telling me to keep him updated as to how it gets on. See if I think I want a bit of food. I'm always out in these. 22 degrees these I'm at again. The main pond's currently sitting at 20, but there's fresh water going in. So obviously that's cooling them down a bit. These are still skittish though. I would have thought they'd have got over it now with the numbers were in here again. They look good though. Nice fish in there, believe it or not. Also too many. I'd be fair a mix of everything, toppings, extra sauce, sake kore, Cuttlebrook growth, oh there's all sorts in that mix in there, ala aqua, there's all sorts. I like to mix my food to be fair. I like these who like just to put one food in at a time. I suppose you see the results better that way, but I like to mix mine. So there you go, but I'm still filling up on this one. Water's gone to shit because I've already put detox in. There's a bit of interest being shown in the Shisui, even though I don't think it's old enough. I was only looking at a video yesterday, one of my old ones where it's only about 4 inches long. So now it's like a Kevin rugby ball. There's a bit of interest being shown in that Shisui by one of the Sankeys, which is down here. Rodbaston Sankey. That one there. He's been showing some interest in it. Left it alone now. I think glasses over there. I don't know. It's about some. Oh, that might be it. About somewhere anyway. Spawning brushes them in just in case. And it looks like we might have a drop of rain in a minute. If this is the thunderstorm they forecast, it's a bit late. As you can see, I've washed everything off here. Like I said, I've had to drill some holes in my patio. And yeah, I mean there was already a couple of holes in, but I've had to make them bigger, which ain't good. So there's one there, one there, one there, and there's a few under the sites, and there's a couple down. It's just to try and stop it holding water. It holds like a bloody pool here, about 1 inch deep. Any day good. But there you go. Happy days. Right, I'm going to crack on. And I'll catch you in a bit. Hi to Keith as well up at Barrow Furnace. Thanks for watching my videos, mate. Hope that Anna tester does you good. I'm glad to see you've received it today. I had a message off him about an hour ago just to say he got it and he'd been testing his water, so happy days. If you're wondering what I'm on about, I saw offer an Anna tester on Facebook Marketplace for sale. There's also a little quarantine tank on there for sale, little round tub, the one from over my mother's. So I've still got the shower down here. I'm thinking of putting that on here. Just for shits and giggles, save it just sitting there doing anything, but I've got a PP, it's awful. But oh, there you go. Right, I've got a cup of tea in one of my cups, one of my old cups that is. That's a Mark II cup that is, because the handle's on the side and the badge is on the front. The others had the badge on the front. If you want any cups, or if you're into cup swaps, let me know. I'm always up for a cup swap. So yeah, there you go. Right, happy days. Catch you all lot in a bit. Thanks for watching. I'm in ya. Just going to show you this. if you remember, cast your mind back if you watch more videos, around about just over 12 months ago, all hung after I put the filters in. And I hung some ceramic media, what I've got left out of the shower. I put it in here, if you remember right. Hung it in, it's probably been 18 months ago, I don't know. But I've just had a look at it and I thought, you know what, that's causing some of the problem, that is. And I'll show you why. So, I've just undone the zip ties on this. And if I take that out, you can see where it's rubbing, it's wearing away. I mean, that's wore right through the middle. So you can see, if you can, the shape of that lot. So you can see the clean bits and the dirty bits, and I mean that was all perfectly round when I put it in. So that can come out, because for what it's doing, I don't think it's actually doing a great deal. Yeah, it's going to be live with bacteria, but it's also breaking off and causing crap in there, which I don't need. So that's just some of the extra aid. So I'm going to take all the zip ties off and take them out. I'll just leave that empty then. I'll leave the air in there because there's a big air disc bubbling away in there, as you can see. But you can see it's wearing away on them all. So I'm going to take them out. It's just a slight movement and it's just wearing them down. And of course all that dust and crap and everything then is sitting in this bay. Don't want that. So here you go. Take it all out. But I just thought I'd show it you while I'm at it. Moving bed's low, all the water's low still. I'm currently running at the right speed on the pump, so I mean I ain't got the air source on yet, so I'll keep coming up here and doing a manual clean on the drum just so that I can keep it going, because the drum core work on its own yet, the water ain't high enough. Look at the size of that chute, look at the size of the crap coming out of it. You know me, I buy his iron noodle salt, so that chute is on the outside of the pond, so it don't affect nothing. But right, I'll get these out. Catch you in a bit. Here you go, it's all out. And yes, I have had a bit of a wipe round on the top. Not much, just a quick one round with a bit of jack matting. Still some marks there, what will come out, that's the PP that he's just been sitting on there. So I've just had a quick wipe round. Turn the bumps up again. Here it is, it's all down here, look. Bloody flat spots on it, it's all sorts of shapes. That's how that looking go. Anybody need any bits of ceramic media for a shower? Or mark, if you're watching this, if you want to fill that top tier up a bit more. There's some ceramic media. I'll stick it in a bag in case anybody wants it. I'll give it a few days. If nobody wants it, then I'll get rid. It's alright for a shower, it's just breaking down, rubbing in the rubbing in the you know, down here. So there you go, boil chamber done. Jack matting boil chamber done. Let's have a look at it a bit. Catch you later. Been ya? It's alright, my phone counted down on me then. What's going on here? So it's Saturday afternoon. Just been messing about, making a mess. Just show you. I've took most of them off now, so I know I said earlier that if anybody wants them they can have them. That's all I've got left. Yeah. Oh, and one more up the top. But there's a bowl of PP there, and I've been having a mess about. Now you're probably going to criticise me because how many times have I said I hate one for showers? I don't like showers. Can't be arsed with showers. I've got that little shower knocking about, haven't I? See it? Where are you? Yeah. So I thought, well, you know what? Shits and giggles. See what happens. So what I've done, I basically just threw it together, in all fairness. It's sitting there with the ceramic media in where I took out the main pond. It's all out of PP, as you can see, my hands and brown with PP. So it's all been in there, and now it's running through there. One piece of jack matting in the top. Look at this, I've still got shit everywhere. So there's one piece of jack matting in the top. Underneath that is the first floor of ceramic, and then the ceramic in there, and ceramic at the bottom, down there, look. And it's running on a 4000 Jibao little 4000 pump. The pump is exactly the same as the one I had running at my mother's, which is this one. Little Jibao 4000. There you go. That's running full pelt. And I just thought, you know what? Why not? It's aimed my way. You know, I've only got one inlet on this pond, so creating a little bit of stuff. These ain't got a clue what's going on in here. These I'm thinking, what the bloody hell's he up to now? Messing. Aye, messing. These are all back up and running now, and as they should be. No sound. Here's the stroke victim. There was a bit of interest in that one earlier. Got the air source kicked back in. It's currently sitting at around about 21 now, I think. 21 according to that. Let's have a look at the digital one. As you can see, that's working. 21.8, so it's coming up to 22. It'll be switching off in a minute. Skimmer's working. Everything else is just still off the bomb side. But there you go. That's probably where I'll wrap it up now. Tomorrow I've got other stuff to do which ain't pond related, so it's now good documenting that. I've got to pack this vat away now. Try and keep it dry. It looks like we didn't have a drap around. We did have a drap earlier, but it wore enough really to do anything. And that's it, to be honest. So you've got a day in the life of me again. Boring as hell, you know what I mean? So I just thought to throw that little shower together. It's actually screwed on. So as you know, I'll lift this lid if I need to. So I'll just act it out with a bloody multi-tool. There's still bits of wood floating on the water. And thought, well, you know what? It ain't doing nothing. It's just sitting down there. So all the alpha grog out of it I've got in a bowl. So if anybody needs any alpha grog, it's here. So you can have what's left of that, which is going in the PP in a minute, which is the ceramic media. There's I don't know, probably a bag full of alpha grog in there, because I've used the ceramic in there and I've just broke it up into bits and threw it in. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, that's what I've done. I'm just going to zip tie the cables and that up there, plus the controllers up the top. Little vary pump, as you know. So controllers up here. So I'll just zip tie these together down here, I think, and then I'll bring the power one across to the pump across with that pipe there, just to try and make it look nice. The plug sockets down here underneath. So yeah, happy days. Don't like the way that's filling up though. It's filling up a bit much, eh? Oh, that's interesting. We'll have a look at that. Might have to raise that up a touch. Right, I digress. I'll leave you there and I'll catch you later in a bit, 8.